This is the time of year, though, I will tell you that I miss booze the most. It's the end of the year. My work is winding down, and I know it's just going to start back up again in January, and this is when I would go out and get fucked up. Oh, yeah. I'd be taking bottles down to the mat, and they would be tapping out. But before they tapped out, I would be passed out in my fucking Archie Bunker chair. And I enjoyed every goddamn second of it. Anybody go to AA meetings? I would be the worst speaker ever. I'd be like, hey, I'm Bill. I'm not really an alcoholic, but, figured I'd come down here, listen to you guys. It's pretty wild stories up here, man. I got to be honest with you, though. Don't you miss it? What if we all just went out just today? We all just went out and just got fucking hammered just today. And then we all fucking agreed, all of us. Right? This is what we do. We all chain ourselves to the wall. We throw the key across the floor, and we got a bottle of bourbon. And everybody gets to finish their bottle. And we just lay here, and people bring us food for the next, month or so where we lose the DTs, That'd be an interesting thing, huh? Okay, here's a fucking scenario for you. Okay? If the people in power, whoever they are, man, whoever's really behind the they, if they had all the heroin, okay, and they said, we're only going to make it available to you once a year, and you're not going to overdose, would you do it? You'd have that option. Oh, I think I'm going to take this year off. I feel like it's a better high if I do it every other year, just like once. Yeah. That's the thing about being a fucking adult, is you got to be able, you have to have the discipline to push yourself away from the shit that takes you down. It's fucking brutal. You know that euphoria, any college kids out there, when your parents dropped you off and you got over your homesickness and shit, then all of a sudden everything was kind of on you. Well, I guess I would compare it maybe to when college is over. These fucking assholes, where they're actually watching you to that level. Or maybe you get an off-campus apartment or some shit like that. I still remember that. I was old. I was 27. I finally got through college and all of that shit, and I fucking started doing stand-up, so I was living at home trying to save up money so I could go to New York. So 27, I finally moved out. I remember sitting there at the bar at the comic strip, one of my first nights in New York, and I remember just sitting there thinking well, I really don't have to go home. I don't have to fucking answer to anybody. I could go out and get shit-faced right now. Could meet some chick, hook up, bring her back. It's fucking amazing. This is unreal. Fortunately, back then, though, but I wasn't really a big boozer, because everyone I was hanging out with, my generation of comics saw, what partying did to your career. So we saw all those guys that were in AA, guys having their fucking wages garnished by the IRS. They'd have to if they were going to Vegas, they'd have to call the IRS to make sure it was okay for them to do the gig. And we were all like, well, yeah, hey, let's not do that. Because I got to tell you, if I started in the 80s, and I am old enough to have started in the 80s, if I started in I don't know, 88 when I was 20, 87. And I fell in with the wrong group of people, I would have fucking drank my ass off. I would have got to where I ended up way fucking sooner. Yeah, if I ever even got out of Boston. But anyway, that is one of the great things about having kids. Aside from having kids, is one of the great things is you're just well, I'd really love to do this dumb shit, but they're going to be up in about fucking 6 hours, so I should go to bed now. It's a great excuse to get out of something. Hey, we got an 8-ball. You know what? I'd love to, but I got the kids. Got to get out of here. I got the kids. Hey, we're all thinking of going rafting. I'd love to, but my kids. I got kids. Some fucking awful band you don't want to see. What night is that? You know what? I think my kid has something that night. Fuck. Yeah, I know. Next time. Yeah, next time. All right, buddy. Look good. Like the car. Is that no? Small talk. Fucking small talk. Get yourself right out of it. That's how you do it.